Hey, Hope Waukee, Pastor John here with this week's E-News. Hey, maybe you've heard the phrase before, especially this time of year around goal setting and New Year's resolutions. Maybe you've heard this phrase, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. Well, that is certainly true, but I also believe it's very, very important how you start, especially when you're setting goals for long-range goals or a vision or a strategy for the new year. It's really, really important how you start. It sets a tone for the entire year. And so when you're thinking about your goals for the next year, particularly what God may want to do in your life and how you want to grow spiritually, it's a really important time right now to get started on the right foot. You know this from other areas of your life. You have goals and new ideas and habits that you want to start, and it's easy to push it off and say, I'll get around to it later, or when life slows down, or when there's a slower season. When is that season gonna be? It's really easy to make excuses and to put it off. And so I want to just challenge you. What I challenge everybody with this past weekend during the message is to think about, what is your primary role this next year? Is it just being a great parent or a great spouse or a great student or a leader or an athlete or a boss, an employee? Those are all really, really important roles. But if you think about it, as followers of Jesus, our number one role this winter as we enter into a new year is to be a disciple, is to be a follower of Jesus, and let that identity then spill over into every other identity in our lives. Oftentimes, it's kind of the leftovers. We fill our calendars with lots of things and make all these personal goals, but we kind of leave our faith out of it, or we leave Jesus out of it. And so I want to challenge you, what's a way that you could get started on the right foot this winter, in this new year? What's your next step in faith? There's a lot of great opportunities, and this is the prime time right now. If you're looking to get connected, if you're looking to grow in your faith, if you're looking to serve and put your faith into action, there are multiple ways that you can do that here as a part of our Hope Waukee family. It all starts this coming Sunday. We're going to have open baptisms, and maybe you've been coming to church for a long time and you've never been baptized, or you just want to affirm your faith. That's going to be available for every single person this coming Sunday. We've got some great classes coming up. Women's ministry is kicking off on Tuesdays and Thursdays, as well as the marriage course starts this Sunday, January 12th. We're kicking off on Tuesdays, January 14th, Practicing the Way, an awesome opportunity to learn how to become a disciple and to get started here in 2025. Another great opportunity coming up is our new member class on Sunday, January 19th. There's a lot of new faces in worship recently, and maybe some of you are just saying, hey, we want to put our roots down and make this our church home. We'd love for you to do that as well. There are so many great opportunities coming up. Even beyond that, Financial Peace University starts on Monday, January 20th. If you want to get your finances in order and see what God may have to say, see what the Bible has to say about our finances. So many great ways to learn and grow, but also for you maybe to serve, to get off the sideline and into the game this winter as well. So many of our ministries are looking for new volunteers, people to help out and help us be the church. So many great ways to activate your faith. So I just want to challenge you as we head into a new year. What's your next step in following Jesus and becoming his disciple, his student, his apprentice? What is your next step in faith? Whatever it is, can't wait to see you this Sunday. We're going to continue our brand new sermon series on the first order questions of life, and we're going to talk about, what does it mean to be born again? Maybe you've heard that phrase. Well, we're going to talk a lot about baptism, and for a lot of us, that may be a great first step. Hope Waukee, can't wait to see you this weekend as we all learn to take our next step.